Hello. How are you guys? You doing good? How good is good? It's good, pretty decent. I'm glad to be here today with you. I'm glad today's Friday. I've had a long week. And I'm glad that we have music going on. So I have not touched my Twitter bot. I actually gave a talk this week, so that's what I've been doing in my free time. So, and watching QCon talks. I did participate in QCon this week, so that took up another large chunk of my time. Can you guys hear okay? Can you hear my mic? My sound? Okay? Or is that like primarily music at this point? I don't know. I hopefully you can hear that mix okay. If you cannot hear me, please comment in the user chat. That would be great. And yeah, we should be having some fun today. Hopefully we can have a lot of fun today with some streams and some learnings and some who knows what. Also, next time I stream, I should have my new M1 Mac, so that'll be exciting. I hopefully will stream that setup. That's part of my goals. Stream setup on you don't get it, on the M1 Mac that I will be getting sometime next week. So let's get started. Nope. And then we'll throw you over at G. This is just how I feel like working today. Casiris! Well, no, it's comment if the music is too loud. Comment if the music is too loud. I'm trying different mixing. I'm messing around with like a little bit more control over the audio mixing, so that's my whole thing. Oh, I still only have that. Cool. No. Yeah. If I believe... Oh yeah, this was my example. I should have a secrets file that I have to source, and I believe we were getting like a 403, an unauthorized call. Dot secret, okay. This is hard to read. Let's do this. And we'll just have you be your own terminal. And we'll have... Hey, AJ! I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it to my stream so that you can see how the professionals do it. Not that I'm a professional or even get a lot of viewers, but, you know, I'll pretend. I'll pretend like I know what I'm doing. I at least invested in some decent lighting. That's what, and I'm not wearing a green shirt today. That's a plus. It really helps with the green screen to not wear a green shirt. Come on, I swear I was sourcing the .secret file. There we go. Now let's make sure if I remember right. This was a 403. $401. That's close enough. Yeah, I ordered the M1 mat and I got my shipping notification today. So I needed the M1 Max, Pro Max, Double XL, Superhuman, that one. Because the M1 Max Pro Superhuman has dual video encoding. So yeah, I should be getting that, and hopefully that'll improve some of the controls, allow me to do 60 frame per second video. Then I can upgrade. We need to fix the OAuth request, right? That was what we were having issue with. Oh yeah, so from here down, from the generate secret is what we're having fun with. Yeah, I know my face is frozen. I got the 16-inch AJ, and I didn't know that about the green screen. I just know that it was a reasonable price. Yeah, see, I need a new I'm gonna be replacing my cam link after I have a new computer so that it doesn't freeze so much. That's my problem. But no, I got the 16-inch because I have the 15-inch. I don't know. I only use it plugged in, so there probably wasn't like a whole lot of use cases for me actually doing that. But I did generate random string, print the body. Oh, and there was something else I was missing. So I just took that off. Yes. Yes. So hopefully, getting a new cam link. My cam link HDMI connector overheats, and then I freeze. But only when I do it can't be the cam link because this only happens when I stream. So it has to be some weird like configuration thing with the video rate and the HD and the who knows what. Well, I had to order mine. I ordered mine the day they came out, my M1. And like, oh, see, look, I'm still frozen. Which means camera's working fine. Yeah, and so they're just shipping now. So I don't know if they have them in store or not, but it probably would be cheaper to get it here than in Scotland. And AJ, I really struggle with not Elgato brand. I'm kind of a brand snob. I have Elgato brand links, I have Elgato brand mics, I have Elgato brand lights, and Elgato brand mic. Like, I really struggle with not brand names. I'm really like, I don't know, a petty 27-year-old. Maybe that's how we would best describe the situation. We were doing the oauth v1 for the Twitter v2, getting started with R. No. Now I just have to find the API where I was at. oauth v1, I believe is what we're doing. No. Come on. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would get it here, especially since it's the same keyboard, right? English. Well, I have an Elgato. Oh, I have the Elgato capture card. The Cam Link was plug and play. Like, I've had really good support from it for the most part. No, I was doing Twitter API. I already have all my stuff. Just give me the Twitter API. And then it gives me, I don't know. I need to get the computer because I don't like buying stuff one piece at a time. Well, I don't want to upgrade anything yet. I don't want to upgrade. Oh my gosh, look up tweets. No. Where is... I have access to it. That's not the issue. I need to manage... whatever. And then... yeah, it was manage tweets is what I had open. No, I don't want the early access. I wanted manage tweets, yes. And then for manage tweets, you must authenticate with the oauth 1.0a. I don't game. I just do this coding stuff. No, what do you mean there's nothing here? Oh, yes. No. Oh, there's nothing, like, there really isn't anything there. That's interesting. Did they change their document page since last week? Because that would be hilarious. Because I have... Classico, how are you doing? Man, all my friends are hanging out today. What endpoint was I testing on? Yeah, twitterapi.com/2tweets. That was the oauth one. That was this. Enterprise, no. There we go. Tweets, manage tweets. Fundamentals. Users. No, I don't need users. I just want See, look, tweets. Yeah, this is the one I was on. Yeah. And so then if I do this, there we go, I found it. How was Go West? Go West was great. Go West, we had a lot of good fun at Go West. I'm glad it's over. That's for dang sure. I'm also really glad that like, I don't know, the talks were good. We had both in-person and virtual. Securing keys and access token, I like that. OAuth. And yeah, like, people hung out after the conference. I don't know. Overall, we had good reviews from it. The videos all got out. The talks got published. We sold t-shirts. Like, everything I wanted happened, which is always good. Okay, OAuth one. Yes. So it says I need to have a consumer key. I have all of these saved. Then I need if you're using one of the tools mentioned, yeah, we have to request a signature from scratch because I'm not using one of your weird tools. Okay, so creating a signature is what I think was failing last time. That's what I think was happening, was we failed. We were not successfully creating the signature, which calculate the signature. Get the signing key. I have a signing key. Finally, the signature is calculated by passing the signature through the signing key and the signing key through the HMAC SHA-1 hashing algorithm. Okay. So. Yeah. Which. Yeah, right now I'm just base encoding it, which just pulls it out. I don't think I'm doing anything else. Like, if I were to just straight up print this, I don't think I'm running it through that at all. And that's why I was gonna create tests. Now I remember. I was gonna create a test to help me figure out what I was not doing right on the signature. Which is, you know, smart, I guess. Yeah. Clearly I'm not calculating that signature. I'm just encoding it, and it is encoded correctly, to my knowledge. So, let's go ahead and I was gonna do two things. First thing first, we were gonna make dir auth, and then that way we can do it tab auth headers .go, and this is in the auth package. Maybe it should be in the Twitter auth package. Let's make a note of that. Maybe change to Twitter auth. I don't know. We'll think about that. Has anybody else ever built a Twitter bot? That's my question. And let's go, we'll pull out the 2 functions that I know I don't want in there. Voicemail. And then the other thing, we just need an auth string, so probably all of this stuff I can pull out. Well, good. I'm glad you can answer all of my questions, AJ. Because I probably will have some at some point. I'll have all of the questions. Oh, this should be in a function. We'll call it get func get auth header. HEADER. Get Twitter oauth. Oh, that's not how you spell Twitter. I've done it. Conditionally, I feel like, I mean, I've done oauth stuff, for work, like with different, but it seems like every API has its own funny implementation of what auth is. So that's usually where I end up. Trying to figure out how each client's API, just messing with everybody's own unique and like version of what oauth is, and I feel like it should be a way more standard, you know? Like, isn't that the whole point? Oauth string nil, and then we can do this, return, and then yeah, that's definitely how I get the feeling of it being more of a framework. Let's get error F of signature. Oh my gosh, spelling is hard today. OIDC I have never used. I'm not even quite sure what it is. But I don't know, AJ, you would. You deal with a lot of other stuff. You make everybody else's lives better, while I really only care about mine. Isn't that bad? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of open source? I mean, everything I publish is technically available on GitHub, but it doesn't mean it makes anybody else's life better. Failed to... Hey. I'm gonna put this above the example. Cool. One to 10 stars. I hope that's what you're saying. 1 to 10 stars. I think one of my repos has 12. But only one of my repos even is starred by anybody else, so, you know, there's that. I want these all to be tested, so let's go ahead and we'll capitalize that. Just so that the tester generates them, and then I'm gonna uncapitalize them. Yes, it is. It better be. Oh my gosh. Is my Go test generator? Oh my gosh. Go test. It's Go tests plural. Vim. Vim Go tests. No, it's like Go tests, and you have to type in Go tests. I don't want to test a single function. I know it works because I have it on my other computer. Yeah, see? Oh, they just have Go test. Go coverage. Go this, that, and the other thing. Vim, generate. Table tests, Golang. It's called Go tests. I promise, that's the command I run at least. There it is. This is my favorite one. I don't know how to exist without this one. And I don't know how I don't have it. I really don't. That should work just straight up the way it is. Where did my Twitch chat go? So, oh, that's just always on the screen. That's nice. So now I have to quit. But that should be fine. So I have a question for you guys. I've been trying to gather some information about various things in Go. And I know that a good chunk of the people that actually watch my channel watch it and don't know Go, but AJ's on here and he's written Go at least once in his life. But like, what are my question? And maybe we should add this like as a chat question that just like repeats. But like, we can do that. Let me go ahead and do that. In a minute. Tab auth headers.go. Now I should be able to run Go tests. What? Oh yeah, it only does the one. So Go tests all. Now it should create all of them. And now I can lowercase them. Just because they don't need to be used anywhere else to my knowledge. So like, why capitalize them? Let's go ahead. While I'm here, since AJ was asking about that, does Nightbot have quizzes? I know it has like timers. Yeah, well, we can just add it to the chat. So we're gonna call this one Go Question. What is common mistake you see developers making in Go? And then we're gonna have an alias called survey Go. And then every, what, 20 minutes? Yeah. That's about how people rotate through this, right? See, AJ, this is my Nightbot. It has commands for, like, different things. This is old, not gonna serve anybody. That comes up every once in a while. This is not the project we're working on today, so we should kill that one. We're working on this project, and I think I have this in code, so if you do the code command, that should work. But that also is in project. That should be good. Now that I've distracted you all. See? Nightbot's nice. It's been already sent a couple of things to the chat. I've also used the Streamlabs bot, but I find I like Nightbot better. I don't know why. Maybe because it doesn't feel quite so much like it's hijacking my feed. My stream for me is a little bit more low key. It also integrates with Discord, and I know that you like Discord, which is super nice. We split auth headers test, and that should add my test case with everything that I want. I usually end up, oh, that's nice, Twitch oauth header. I don't know, like this. When I do the test and there's only one arg in there, right? And it was what, called n-int, which is the length, I believe. Right? Yeah. We'll call it length. Int. And they're doing, you can't do a deep equal on a randomized string. Like, that's dumb. So, but we should be able to do a length reflect dot. Oh, let's not do it. We'll just do. Yeah, we care about the length of the bytes, if I remember correctly. Is there a way to, like, measure that? Golang length in bytes. No, like bits, sorry, in bits. Size in bits, is that the thing? Byte is an alias for uint8. A uint int, uint, and uint pointer types are usually 32 bits wide on a 32-bit system, the 64-bit wide on a 64-bit system. Okay. Cool. Thank you. That's what I needed. AJ knew what he was coming from. We need the length. And got should be a slice of byte, so that's great. Times 8. Oh, my Nightbot's broken. Right? No. Oh, is it because I don't have a command? Yeah, it's because I don't have the command. I don't want to leave that just hanging there. Let's go back to Nightbot. And we'll just kill that alias for now. That should fix that. Cool. Times 8 equals 64. I believe that was the requirement of the nonce characteristic. It was. Why doesn't it not? They changed this website since the last time I was here. Oh, that's because I was looking at I was looking at a different page. Okay, well if I don't need the nonce, then we can ignore this. Which they don't have any test cases, so we can, that would just ignore that. And then we wouldn't need nonce here. We would kill nonce here. And then that can just hang out there. It's not getting called. Oh, I need to kill the generate random bytes code as well. Oh, see, 32-bit. I wrote it down. It should have been 32. Let me stick that as 32, just in case things change on me in the next time I go look at the dumb page. Okay. So I need... Oh, yeah, that's right. So I was looking at the managed tweets, and it had sample code quick start. It had a list of authenticate your request. Apply for developer account. No, I already visit. Yeah, they're not gonna have any in Go, are they? Of course not. Why would they use Go at Twitter? Only if you're working on their core team do you use Go. I don't have Postman. We'll still look. Manage likes, manage block, manage tweets. Create tweet JS, create tweet Py. I at least have used Python. They're not doing a signature, are they? I'm just gonna copy that then. Their documentation is not the same as it was last week. Maybe it'll be easier now. That's probably why they wanted early access to V2, is because it's in flux. I wouldn't be surprised. It's my fault for trying to be cool and using stuff ahead of time. Oh well. I've been kicked out of my GitHub group for work. You must hate me. Or just making a new one. You're fine, AJ. You're fine. Basically, there's this Python code that who knows what. Oh, I'm not trying to do anything with this signature. The documentation does not have an OAuth signature. In it, there... At least to my knowledge. Yeah, this is what I was looking at last time. Yeah, see, they have... Oh, they do have... Yeah, the OAuth signature is what you stick there, but that doesn't necessarily have to be... I think the documentation is different than when I was looking last time. Like... It really is. It didn't look like this last time. And they didn't have example code in GitHub. Yeah, and it says I can just do... I think I can just add the OAuth header appropriately. And it should generate it for me. And yeah, I mean, normally what I would do is I would just get the Go from Postman, but I don't have Postman on my computer because the Pragmatic Programmer book said that everybody should learn how to manipulate text. And their example of basic text manipulation is using the command line in Bash. I want to make... So, yeah, so I do not have Postmans, which forces me to use curl, which forces me to use more CLI style stuff. Yes, I know! So and everybody with any amount of coding experience tends to agree with me. Tends to say Postman just as horrible. AJ, I want to make this call. I want to make a post call to the endpoint tweets. Like, essentially it ends up endpoint URL, optional JSON parameters, which I don't need, so it just ends up with an ID that I generate, I believe. Well, that's just a retrieve. Like, you end up... Anyway. So, yeah. Web install.dev. That's your tool, right? curl IE? Is that a bash a tool that helps you run curl commands? Oh, that's nice. Okay, I have that open already. API reference page for this endpoint. Oh, I was just there. Oh, so that every time you just you type curl, you automatically get that command? 2:30 is, no, it's 3:30. That means I've been live for an entire whole hour. 52 minutes. And maybe my camera link has decided to behave. So there we go. Now we can stick my head on here again. Okay. So this was an example authorization that who knows where on earth I got that. No, we're going back to main. Right, so we're back here. So we have a tweet. We have it all ready to go. And then, yeah. Well, see, that means I have to actually write scripts. Like real scripts. Again, something I'm not necessarily that used to doing, but I need to do because it's like not just a valuable skill technically, but it's a valuable mindset, right? Like you automate things, which is literally what I'm trying to do with this. Automate something that sends tweets for me. But sometimes the one problem with live coding that's hard is keeping myself focused. Because I am definitely way more, like, I have my third eye always on the stream quality and the chat and the everything else. I am just gonna do this and start over. It should not ever do that. Extension, go search extension? No, I don't. For Vim? What is it searching? Ooh, that's nice. No, I did not know about that. HMAC. Oh, like the Go docs or like Go package.dev? Like, I don't know. Oh. I'm sure it does. But isn't the best way to learn to do it by yourself? Like, if this is just purely a learning exercise, then I believe I'm doing it the correct way. Right? Oh, yeah, that I don't want to do. Ever. You're right. Sorry. I don't want to write any algorithms on my own because algorithms... you're right. If somebody else wrote it, then I'll use it. If and when I get to that point again, because I started over because I think I was doing too much. I think I was doing too much. Consumer key equals os.get. Yes. That one. Yes, that's what I need. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, now you're making me feel like I don't need to throw everything away. Maybe I didn't go too far. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Let's grab... I do have that saved. Consumer... secret... Ooh, I didn't spell that right. Yeah, I got most of it. I spent a lot of time on it. I just haven't touched it in a week and am now, like, sitting here confused because they changed their documentation on me. I shouldn't have exited out of the tab. That was my bad. And I know that's saved for a fact. OAuth docs, OAuth A, OAuth echo, user access token, 3-leg OAuth flow. See, look, this one has an OAuth consumer key, an OAuth nonce, an OAuth signature, an OAuth signature method, which I have OAuth timestamp, OAuth access token, and OAuth version. And then AJ said, yeah, the one thing I was missing was the actual HMAC, which you said had a Go package. And if I look in Vim, Yeah, HMAC SHA-1 was what they recommended. Oh look, it's like actually part of the crypto stuff. Do I have an example? Yeah. What is the key? Hey look, my Nightbot's working now. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to not show any labels. No sponsorships. Nobody's sponsoring me, so nobody gets free advertising except for me. Not even the Home Depot. Key should be my API settings. Yeah, well, they should definitely have an example, well, I guess. Reports as to whether. HMAC.new. So that's what we'll do. So it's crypto HMAC. Cool. Go import. Nope. Crypto HMAC. And then the one thing we were missing here, they did say it had to be encoded first, would be the HMAC.new. And this was not the HTTP method. oauth. oauth signature method. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. Key should be in my settings. Key should be in my API settings. Key. I'm really just thinking right now, a little bit exploring. They had some constants that said that section was empty, but clearly it's not. Because there is a hash type. Oh no. Okay, that's what I'm missing. Understanding what this does. Right, and so these have the different SHA-blah-de-blah does. And they were saying SHA-1, which probably also has a new. It does, because that's an interface. Good to know. All right, we're doing SHA-1 dot. They should, right? Like, they should return arrays, which are a subset of slices. Because we're bit constrained. Like, that's exactly when you want an array. Is when you have a bit constraint. Right? A new, and then your key. Because it's a hash type, which is a custom type. Yeah, that makes sense. That would require casting if it was a hash custom type. Which is the, okay, key. This is my key, which I'm just gonna keep right there, right? And then the rest of, oh no, I need the new itself to just be a function. And then a key, which I haven't decided what I want that to be yet. And this is a Mac. And then if you go to the actual hash package, hash function, hash, they were doing a write. Look at that, there's a signer. As a type. Available string. The key is what I'm sending it, right? And then I'm just going to, this is should be the signature, which is a slice of bytes that I just encoded. And then this is not a string. Oh, I see. Unless I do mac.string, which would make it a string, which was a function, and that I still want it printed. Okay, so hopefully I didn't, my indecisiveness did not ruin too much. Undefined oauth string, clearly it did. What line? 38? On main.go. Oh, I'm not returning that, so that should be an oauth string equals auth dot get Twitter oauth header. And that also returns an error. And if error does not equal nil, we are panicking because I am just messing around at this point. Yay for not having to write algorithms, which just further proves my point you can be effective without memorizing algorithms. Yes! Okay, let's make this big and we'll shrink it down again later. technically, yes, you're correct, AJ. I'm just referring to my personal experiences with interviews. I can be in my head perfectly qualified for a job, but algorithms will always get in my way, you know? Okay. Let's do this. Go build. Come on. We'll pull that up, but in a way we have, that should be error, Dumbo. Oh, algorithms actually, and I mean, we do this at Weave, right? When we interview, the algorithms come up as part of the coding exercises, like, right? Have you ever, or like a whiteboarding style problem, but without the whiteboards because we're remote? So they say, hey, conquer this problem, use an algorithm, and then defend which algorithm you're using. And I'll say, I don't know algorithms, but I can tell you what library I would use that already has the algorithm implemented, and I can tell you why I would use that library. So it's like, I don't actually know what library was like even implemented behind it, but I do know why I would choose that library. Go sort. Bubble sort. I did get the John Calhoun's Go algorithm course because it's free. I signed up for it and I've been watching the videos. And so far, the way to implement algorithms in Go is exactly how I would think. The long way. Lots of consumer secret. Oh, you're right. We're just gonna keep you right there. That might be the key I want. We're just gonna keep that right there. Oh, tweet URL and tweet payload. I'm gonna have to pass those in. No. Which is also another reason why I don't ever do advent of code, because that's just all algorithm stuff, and I suck at it. I don't see the purpose. To me, I would much rather spend my time learning how to implement things. Binary search. Yes, Go has everything, right? That's why I do Go, not Python. Yeah. Like, there's lots of smart people working on Go who know algorithms, so I'm just gonna let them handle that. And I, as a type function, oh, that's because I need to not have the new function marks, because that's the return, not the function itself. Cannot use signature, type string. As a slice of bytes. You're right, I can't. Anyway, I don't think algorithms are good equivalent of somebody being able to do their job. I have not pursued any job where I think algorithms or knowledge of popular algorithms has been beneficial. I don't know. I'm a physicist. I know the math. Max string is not defined. It was so defined. I was just looking at that. Right there. If I'm returning a hash type, there's a string on it. I'm sorry. So the question is it returning a hash.hash or not? Oh, they're probably not the same, are they? Hash.hash isn't the same as crypto.hash. AJ caught me. AJ caught me. That's literally what he just said 5 seconds ago. Yeah. But it does have an IO writer.
I don't know what it is about you, but you got me feeling some kind of way. I'm gonna dive right in. I don't care. Give me the word, tell me what to say. I think I know what I want.
Should be 64. What did I do in my code? So I have my hmac.new. Pull the signature out and I have a slice of... See? You're saying you said it more than once. Should cast it. What'd I do without you, AJ? Cannot convert hash.hash to string. Yeah, well, that's fine. Give me a second. Cannot use tweet payload. Oh! But I already encoded it. Give me a second. Tweet payload is a string as type slice of bytes on line 51. What's wrong with line 51? Oh, what is a slice of bytes? I believe it's base 64. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm just being naive. That's not true. I'm not being naive. I'm just brute forcing it and insisting on skidding my knees is what I'm doing. And I'm a little bit trying to process some of this stuff. Wasn't it crypto? SHA-1. Returns a new hash, computing the SHA-1 checksum. The hash implements the encoding binary marshaller and the encoding binary unmarshaller to marshal and unmarshal the internal state of the hash. Oh, and that's what you were saying. If you go down to the bottom, sum returns the checksum of data, which is a size which is constant, block size. And a slice of bytes. But it wants it to be a string. Is this outputting it as a file? Well, if I can throw it in there as a file, I believe there's an IO reader in there, so I should be able to consume it back into a string because they wanted it as a string. Or I should be able to do encoding's binary marshaller, right? But somehow in my head right now, I'm thinking if I use that encoding binary marshaller to fix this, can a marshal a textual representation of itself? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Can marshal itself into a binary form. See ya, AJ. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Okay. Ooh, everything's shipping today. My Mac shipped today. My clothes shipped today. My more clothes shipped today. That should always be a pointer. Problem is text unmarshaller is not implemented by that. IO. Let's do this. Golang hash dot hash to aha! Somebody's done that before to a string. Generating a SHA hash of a string using no. Go by example. Has that? Maybe we do want this. Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to take this. And let's just see what we get, right? And so this would be Mac. And let's do, I'm gonna Google another thing. Golang, hmac, SHA-1 to string. Golang hmac generates hash differently. Stack Overflow. Sometimes reading it helps. Get signature. Hey, look, that's like pretty similar to what I want. Key for sign. So we do need a byte input. Oh, so we don't know what the key is. So this isn't H, this is Mac dot write, and it attaches it to signature. So I need to figure out what the key is. Oauth, creating a signature. What the? Oh! It did literally say that, right? Which is exactly what AJ said. The customer secret is the signing key. Which I do have. Let's pull that out. Look at AJ being right. So we need to do a key, signing key. Thank you, AJ. You know, if you're not watching, you can lurk. I think there's a lurk command. But thank you for all your help. Signing key equals os.get env. Oh gosh, it is what? Consumer. I believe I called it oauth. oauth underscore consumer underscore secret. Yep, I did. And so this is the signing key. And that's the signature, mac.sum. And so then I should also be able to do a funct.sprintf of the exact same format, right? Comma mac.sum. Cross your finger. I don't know. This is probably gonna break, but ooh, we want a slice of bytes. Oh yeah, we do want some oh, nil? Why does it say nil in there? Does that, why does it say nil in there? That has to tell me something up here, not there. Some, that doesn't help me at all. Besides the fact that I know that that didn't help. I don't understand that. Is that my Go build stuff that's still hanging out in the bottom? Oh, you're right. I can't do that, but I can do this. Okay, now my Go build works. Oh, that's good. Errors could not authenticate you. That's closer. Gonna kill you. Gonna kill you. Then we have a nonce, we have a method, we have a timestamp. Let's do print this, right? oauth string. And now that we have that, we need to make sure this is when this stuff actually comes in handy. Am I close enough? Now you've got like a really clear picture of my face. What if we're at almost 2 hours of streaming? And all we have is a software update and 5 messages? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It doesn't look like I'm missing anything at work. But, which is also good. At least I'm not on call. Okay. See, look, they just take all of that crap and do it for us. So that example didn't help. No, I don't want to know what your stupid packages do. I want to make it myself. So that means that I'm probably missing something from my header, right? Look at me not testing it. I was supposed to be writing tests today, guys. I'm really good at not writing tests. So good at not writing tests. I think I'm a professional, not anti-test writer. Oh my gosh. I bet I have to have that OAuth consumer secret. No, I should not have to have that in the signature. Error message, errors could not authenticate you. And then I want to do a, let's stick this on there too, response.co. Oh wait, we 401 could not authenticate you. Oh yeah, I don't want to print that. Now you guys all know what my consumer key is. Oops. What else am I missing? Besides the fact that I'm just gonna open the Postman crap. You should open it in the browser, right? Tweet lookup, no follows. We want managed tweets. That's not gonna work. Do they have... Didn't that say it should only do a managed tweet should only do a bearer token authentication? No, it says it needs OAuth. But that curl's not gonna do nothing. Yeah, I want to view more. Yeah, that's baloney. That's not going to authenticate. Twitter API Postman collection. How is that different than what we were at? It not. The difference is headers. View more. That's wrong. See, they don't help nobody. They want you to do it in their language. That's the worst. Yeah, I already have those. OAuth, API reference, Authorizing request. See, like, this is what I was looking at last time. See, but notice how this is opposed to statuses? This is exactly what I was looking at last time. This exact web page. Let's throw a content type on there. Request header dot add content type capital. Yeah. Request dot header dot set let's just do it this way. And it's not, it's application. I'm using, like, it's JSON. That's not set, that's add. It has an authorization header with an OAuth. I do not have OAuth in front of that. Let's try it now. Title and authorized. Type about link. To build a header string, append to OAuth. Yeah, but it says, right? So that's fine, but what actual OAuth fields do we need for this string? I might have... What if I only need the signature? Right? Okay, to make stuff, you need the OAuth user context. To do this, you must add the following keys and tokens to Postman. I don't want to run it in Postman. Oh gosh. And the API reference is going to just put me back here, where I click on that and it tells me OAuth documentation. Yeah, which is back to those same exact versions. You have to sign each API request by passing several generated keys and tokens to the authorization header. You can generate several of these tokens. Yeah. These are your username and password. Okay. Access token and access secret are user-specified credentials used to authenticate those oauth 1 API requests to specify. I'm not using the oauth token secret anywhere. Right, and in this update, they're using the OAuth token, but not the OAuth token secrets. Right, and then in signing the request, creating a signature, right here, it doesn't say creating a signature. Both of these values need to be combined to form a signing key. I don't have both, I only have one, which will be used to generate the signature. The signing key is simply %encoded consumer secret followed by ampersand and %encoded token secret. F my buckets. Okay, look at that. So now we have to go down to headers. We need consumer secret. Oh my gosh. Secret. And then we have token secret. Oh, I don't know. And look at me keep. PayPal? What am I spending on my money on PayPal on? Shipping? PayPal shouldn't be, oh, or Spotify. Oh, shipping. It would be os.getinv. And I believe I called it OAuth access secret. And I don't remember. So we're going to turn off that camera for a minute so I can double check. Look at that. It is just called OAuth access secret. Which is what I thought I called it. I knew you wanted to see my beautiful face. And then we'll do this again. I don't even know why I copied that. So we're gonna call this signing key. No, we're gonna call this signing to encode. Right, and then we add consumer secret followed by token secret, and then we do a signing key equals signing to encode dot encode, and this should percent encode everything. If not, we might just, if not, it just wants an ampersand in between the two, right? Like, to me, yeah, it just wants, I can just append those as an ampersand. So I don't need to do this. So signing key equals font.sprintf, and then we'll do s ampersand s consumer secret token secret. Now let's try you, sucker. What? I misspelled go end. Oh gosh. And I didn't even do a period. Unauthorized. Still? Even with the two? Well, we should check these. If, let's, consumer secret, if the length of consumer secret is less than 1, then we're going to return blank and font.errorf. And missing consumer secret, right? And we'll do the same thing here. Token. Token. That means I have to spell things right. Font. There we go. Still unauthorized. Oh gosh. What am I missing? Not that there are some flows, but no, I do have it. Like, why would it ever need percent encoded separately? Oh, and look, this needs to be base 60 and 4 encoded by the end of it. And so we have a sum that then needs to be base 64.encode to string mac.sum nil. And this would be signature. I think there's an error in there as well. You can't even see it. There you go. I know how to make you guys see it. Always have some crap on the bottom. Right? Let's go make sure that that worked. Go by example. I thought there was an error in there, so I just need to double check. Well, there's not. And it needs to be a slice of byte, which it already is, I believe. And they've aliased theirs in the go by example, right? Yeah. Oh, I need to add that. Thank you. How many more things am I gonna miss? No new variable on the left side on line 93. Still 401. Man, this has been fun. What else am I missing? Finally, the signature is calculated by passing the signature base string and signing key, which is this, which I've created, to the HMAC SHA-1 hashing algorithm defined by the hash HMAC function. Did that. The output of the signing function is a binary string. This needs to be base 64 encoded to produce a signature string. For example, the output of a base string is this. That's not what the sum was. Right? I think that was what I was doing with the sum was wrong. Right? That's not what the sum was. I don't want the sum. Oh yeah. Oh, wonder if I can just do that. I wonder if I should do sum, and instead of doing sum of nil, pass the signature again? That seems too much. This is just me, like, hacking at this point. It's wrong. I don't expect that to work. Right? Because why do this Mac right just to put that back in sum? Like, that's wrong. Like, and I'm doing the mac.sum. What if I do this? and I did a... That wouldn't sign it though. Yeah, the whole reason about this was to get the signing key. Right? Yeah. And they wanted that to be bit 64 encoded. Hey! Not handling nil on public API boundaries. You see that as a problem a lot, Fryuni? Yeah. Like nil input or like nil response? Or just at all? Just the concept of nothing being filled? That's exactly what I want. Yes. Yes. 100%. Undefined interfaces where you get the nil pointer to reference is the worst. Okay, so 100%. I just need to do a nil here. So I'm just... I get you. I do not... I mean, and that's why I don't like using interfaces. I try to avoid abstraction using interfaces at all. Puppies! How you doing, Lulu? You come find Mom? Say, Mom, it's almost 5 o'clock. That means we're done. That's not what that means, Lulu. Have you been playing with your Max? Yeah, have you been playing? Max, where are you? Hi, Max. Come on, you can come right underneath. They've been doing good. The dogs have been doing good. They haven't, even talked to me at all this whole time. I know, you've been, just entertaining yourself for 2 whole hours. Ivor Scott, how are you doing? How is your twitching coming? I noticed you've been quite active on Twitter lately. I gotta be kidding. There has to be something wrong with my signature when it's not this, because I have the the oauth access token. On the new machine, the new Mac? Because I am also waiting on the new Mac. I want to thank you for your 2nd month, Fryuni. That's awesome. 2 months in a row. I just got... That really makes my day. seeing that little subscription thing grow and actually moving toward goals. Like, you're killing it. But, yeah. No, I just got my shipping notification today for the M1 Mac. 16-inch, with the Max Pro Super Core processor. So hopefully that would be, I mean, that's what I want. Okay, I need just this part. Oh no! How are you doing? Large data bank. We got a 35-person raid from my friend. Works over at Cockroach. DB, Cockroach Labs. And welcome to the stream. I don't have that one. Clearly, I do not have that set up. I need to set that up. Yes. I am trying to automate my tweets. Currency conversion? Where are you out of, Fryuni? No, yes. I'm trying to automate my conference tweets. So that my conference tweets and my meetup tweets continually just run on a cycle. Cause my goodness, it's really annoying. Thank you for that sub, Large Data Bank. There you go. Founder badge. We love our badges, don't we? Getting a signing key. Ooh! I would love to see your repo. Show me, throw it up in the chat and I'll take a look at it. Killer, thank you. Thank you. I love it. Now, if somebody else could do the work, then that would be ideal. Brazil. We're in Brazil. I know like this much about Brazilian coastal geography. And that's because I lived in Uruguay for 18 months. And Uruguay, that's how they get all their stuff for cheapsies. Let's take a look at this Twitter bot. Two months ago. See, you just did all the work for me. Thanks for that follow, Range Bro. That is awesome. Oh, see, you built it in Python. There you go. Python has a lot more plug and play. A lot more plug and play. I was looking at it, like all of their examples have Python, Ruby, and JavaScript. Thank you, Ivor Scott. No, for that follow. And no, I do Go. I love Go. Go's the best. But that does mean doing a little bit from scratch. But not on your own machine. Therefore, we use a platform called Heroku that allows you to build and run the app on the remote server. Oh, you're using Heroku. I gotcha. See, that's nice. That's nice. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool web scraper little Twitter bot. I like it. No, I just want it to tweet for me. AJ, welcome back. Welcome. These are my friends, AJ. Ivor Scott and Large Data Bank both stream on Twitch, AJ, if you want people to follow. Oh, and Frayuni likes Rust, AJ, so there you go. That's like... AJ likes Rust. Rust. I need to do more Rust. Maive, welcome. Welcome to the Fallen community. And Nambi J says, oh no, Rust is better than Go unless you need to have a junior architect. You need to have a junior devs architect your internal API. Is Rust really better than Go? Here's my thought. My humble opinion. No. Go does 90% of all of your development exceptionally well. And that 10% where you need control and power, there is Rust. Rust is for that 10% for control and power. DRE, Data Reliability Engineer. That is what I am, like SRE, but for data, pipelines, and our data infrastructure, particularly our third-party data. I'm in the process of getting a blog post out to describe a little bit what we do at my job and why it's important. So yeah. Soundness? Oh, yeah, soundness. I don't know. Soundness in Go? Maybe the fact that Go can actually have runtime errors, especially with plugins. Yes, but you have tools for that. You just do the... You have tools for data race. You just do the Go race conditions. No, there's definitely times when Rust is like more powerful than Go. I'll give you that. But it's a lot harder to code in. Now, where's my creating a signature? I think I can't be creating... Maybe I'm creating the signature base string wrong. I have to see, this is why I wanted to create a test, because I clearly am missing something about this signature. To produce a signature, start by determining the HTTP method and URL of the request. These two are known when creating a request, so they should be easy to obtain. Yes. Let's just go back for sanity's sake. And make sure I've got that. I am doing post here. I could and should pass and post. As far as I know, I had only one case sensitive enough that unpredictable Go performance due to the garbage collector that actually mattered. So Rust fits this extreme. Yes! 100%. Anytime you're going to have a garbage collector problem, I agree. Don't do a garbage collector language. Thank you, IHSon, or ISON78, for that follow. That's super awesome. We should be at like, what, 215? 220? That's super awesome. Okay, so we do have the post coming right here, and we're putting that right into the... You need to be more careful about architecture and AP design with Rust, or you get harmful extraction. Go solves this by not letting you... Go is, Go was designed for stupid humans to not be able to make stupid human mistakes. And that's the only language I know of that protects against human stupidity. It doesn't protect against other things, but human stupidity, yes. Okay, Go doesn't have null. It has nil, which is an empty pointer. It defines everything to a default value. So careful. Nitpick. A semantic nitpick. Go does not have a concept of null. And that comes back to bite you a lot in the data space where you do have a concept of null or empty values. And that was intentional. What? You're not spamming? I don't know why it thought you were spamming. I didn't delete any of your messages. Stupid Nightbot. Okay. Oh, I do have... Oh, is this main? Oh, I do add oauth there. Oh, yeah, so I don't need this. And so I might have been just doing that twice. I used Rust option box or none in Python. Is there a not an... I thought there was a concept of null in JavaScript, AJ. Where did it talk about appending oauth? Because I don't think... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, then undefined would be... Gotcha. That makes sense. I don't do JavaScript. I avoid it. Yeah. OAuth. Okay. And was that OAuth supposed to be capitalized or not? What do you mean signatures undeclared? 82. Oh, yeah, who killed that? Could not authenticate you. That's better than unauthorized, right? I'm not convinced that that's the correct formatting there. That is, according to this, the correct formatting. With a content type application JSON and a content type authorization. Have fun. Consumer key. Okay, let me go double check. Yeah, that OAuth signature that they're pulling out, which is actually this. Oh, wait. Go back, go back, go back. Where did I think I needed all of that stuff? Why did I think I need all of that stuff in my OAuth? Because I don't think I need all that in my OAuth. I think I just need the signature. Right? Let's do this. Oh. Yes, I've had that. With double escaping or double quoting or weird string stuff. People not taking care of their data. And then this, I think, can just be the OAuth signature. I think. Or try this. What? Okay, that was wrong. So this is close, but this gives me not the unauthorized, but the message could not authenticate you code 32. Let's throw that up on. Yes, so you're gonna get your Mac next week? Hopefully. I really want to, like... I don't want to know about Postman. Oh my gosh. Under the authorization tab, choose request headers. Authorizing a request. Oh, yours is scheduled for, so mine's the 15th. Is my, what day is the 15th? Does that mean we're both? I think we're both there. I think that's Tuesday's the 16th. Oh, Monday's the 15th? I just opened my calendar to check. I don't know. I just know that I have a Kubernetes meetup on Tuesday and I wanted to show it off to all the ladies. And by ladies, I mean me. What the heck? I have the same problem. Anyway, I'm really excited. That means that I get to stream my computer setup. But mine's JSON encoded, so... Dbrand Skins? What are Dbrand Skins? Oh, like actual, like the things for a MacBook? Oh, that's nice. signature skins. Ooh, I might get some of those. But I don't know, I kind of am partial to my stickers. Kind of partial to my Gopher stickers. I have quite a collection of Gopher stickers, and I need to add all the Go West stickers to my next one. Because, well, I mean, I have them on my iPad, I guess. Namib J. I just finished a conference 2 weeks ago. We had a Go West conference that I put on. I was one of the organizers, and we designed, I had a friend design like 16 new Gophers to give out, so you know. Oh, I have a lot of Gopher plushies as well from speaking. I actually used them as conference requests. Next year, I hope to make Gopher plushies. We unfortunately did not have budget and time, but I would love to make plushies for next year. Ferris? What is Pfeffer or Goris? What the heck is Pfeffer? Is that like a hybrid? Oh my gosh. That's insane. That means I'm doing the wrong auth? That's what that means? Yeah, so 100%. Code 32 cannot authenticate you. Doesn't mean you're not authorized. It means something is not set up right with your authorization. Our line of the other one. I want a Ferris plushie. When I did my talk for Rust Lab, not talk, it wasn't a talk, it was a panel. When I did the Go versus Rust Lab for panel for Rust Lab / Go Lab, the conference out of Italy, I told them I would switch to Rust wholeheartedly as soon as I get a Ferris plush. My guess is you're not popularly jetting OAuth nonce, OAuth signature, or OAuth timestamp. Have you considered a tool like Twitter OAuth? Oh! I can check them out on the thing though. Twitter OAuth is a tool? I'm on the Rust community Discord, so I can find them. Source. Why on earth would I use the PHP tool? Boo. Boo. That's not Go. Okay. My guess is you're not populating OAuth nonce, OAuth signature, or OAuth timestamps. Let's go check those. OAuth nonce. Okay, here are the parameters from authorizing a request. I mean, yes. I did. I looked at package go.dev for Twitter client, and They did too much. Like... Oh, this is not... Goauth is nice. Maybe I can just steal somebody's auth package. The reason being... Oh, and the callback URL. Did I have that set up right? A lot of the full-blown Twitter clients that I looked at did too much. Like, I only want to post. Like, I don't want to read. I don't need to aggregate. I don't need to parse. I only need to automate posts. Like, so I didn't feel like I wanted the whole thing. But this might be nice. And since it's Mark Bates, you know. I had lunch with him once. And then what was this other one? DG Hubble. Auth1 endpoint. This doesn't have a whole lot. Word space, like MySpace. Oh, it's just an oauth1 spec. And they have the Twitter client. See? Like, this is kind of what I was looking at. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't know. Is it causing me too much pain? Who knows? Thank you, Nefs. I hope it's Nefs and not KNefs. For that follow. I'm glad you could come join the party. We're having an interesting discussion here as to whether I should just give up and use this client. Or if I should persist through and test my skills at reading the docs. I don't need to stream messages. See, I just need to tweet. Is there a test key in the docs? Oh, AJ. Yeah, there is a test key. This is why AJ is smart. And this is why my whole goal of today was to set up tests. Oh, back to... Now I'm 2.5 hours in and I really don't want to test. But you're right, AJ. They do have, right here. Like, look, I have a status, I have all of the parameters, and then I have the signature base string as well as the signing key and the signature that I want out of it. So, like, I could, I don't know, write good code and tests for it that pull out all that information, right? Let's do that. AJ is smarter than me. I mean, I clearly thought of it at least once. I just... Not you. I told you, I get distracted. Forge Slack is blowing up. Do have a meetup this week. Kubernetes Meet Up. Who's going to be speaking? That's the question. Who's speaking at the Kubernetes Meet Up? Carson, they're speaking about SLOs. Yeah, I was going to go to that because as a data reliability engineer, I care about SLOs. I'm already registered, right? Of course I am. I'm an organizer. Cool. Look at this. Let's go set up all of our nice little parameters. Wrong one. You know, AJ, if you had given me another hour, I think I would have eventually circled back to writing tests. Because I don't want to lose all of my work. I want to save all of my work. So I would have gotten back to writing tests. The problem is oauth params. I'm doing that. I'm really hacking that, and I shouldn't be. That should be a little bit better. See, this should just be a straight up struct. Yes, right now it's only Fridays. Thank you, Namib J. Hopefully, I've got to get some stuff. Well, if I can get this working, I'll have more time. I just got to automate, get some processes in place, and we can get more streams coming. But for now, I am every Friday this time. Thanks for hanging out. You did. You really, really helped, and thanks for the enlightening Rust discussion. Why the heck am I doing this? Who is writing? It's like I've forgotten how to write code. This is what happens at the end of the week. Oh my gosh. Now I have to reformat this. And so now, this instead of oauth params ... string, it'll be, well, good night then, go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully this was some late night relaxing. Hopefully it got you ready for bed instead of getting you aggravated. So I refactor my code to be able to write decent tests. I did? I got you aggravated? Good. Then have a good night's rest. If you think of anything while you're dreaming that might help me, just tweet it to me. Just throw me up a tweet. I've always got the Twitters. then we'll call this oauth params equals oauth params. Oh, there were dogs walking. That's why my dogs are barking outside. And then can I just do this? There we go. And then I actually have something I can validate against. My feet are hurting from standing up. That's what happens when you stand in socks and not good shoes. But they say it's better, right, for you to not have shoes at all. And by they say, I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're actual authorities on the subject or if they're just random people. They could be totally random people. oauth. Make oauth. Does anybody else do this? They spend more time rewriting their code than actually getting anywhere. But I'm just gonna straight up return this. But I felt like that needed... This is like one of my biggest pet peeves when somebody writes a function with just a return. But like... Yes. You spent most of your time drinking coffee, so no, you don't see common mistake. Oh, so you don't rewrite your code. Gotcha. You're answering my questions. AJ spends more time rewriting his code. That makes me feel validated. Well, I have yet to write a test, because I'm really good at avoiding them. I need to do better at testing. I am, like, just so bad. It would make my code easier, right? It would make it a little bit less guess game and a little bit more, like, exact science as far as, figuring out this oauth stuff. But and that, let's just throw this as a slice of byte that we're returning. That's not why I don't test. 100%. What the F is this music? No, my struggles with testing are not for speed. That is not why. My struggles with testing is 100% just me and my mental blocks of being able to think methodically, right? Like when you're trying to test and you're trying to test effectively, it's about optimizing, it's about like not just optimizing, but like checking thoroughness. Yeah, like I write my code to be testable, and to be testable very like certain, like in certain things like this, I would, yeah, it's just a mental block. It's just something that I have never quite been able to get in get to practice and implement effectively, you know, and I think that is my biggest problem. Oh, and I can't do TDD. Okay. And also the other thing is I just get really frustrated with tests. Like they really frustrate me. And like it gives me a lot of I don't know if it like actually causes me anxiety or if it just causes me frustration. But like that's one of the major reasons. Let's do this. I believe in when I need to look at this line by line and make sure each line is right, I write a test file and check for desired output 100%. And that's why my original intent for today was to write tests. But because I didn't even think, like what I was started to do, I opened the test file, I generated my tests, And then I ran into the issue of not having test data. I wasn't able to think, oh, the documents would provide me with a set of parameters and a desired output. I didn't even think to look at the docs for that, which is what you told me to do, AJ. Like, that didn't cross my mind. And so I was like, oh, I do not have good output data to test against, right? I do not have a way to predict this, so I really can't write effective tests. Let's just trial and error brute force. But now that you have enlightened my mind, I feel better about it. But now I'm segmenting my code so that I can have more granularity in the test at this point. Do model, Rebus, service route in that order so you can go to a separate level when you create each test. I find API tests hard. I believe in the concept of contract tests, which in my opinion should be run on deploy or at a random unpredicted interval to validate the securities around the contracts you have promised to your stakeholders, right? So those would be API contract tests. And I don't think they should be run, they can be run as part of CI/CD, but I don't think they should be limited to CI/CD. I like integration tests for testing end-to-end service level end-to-end outputs, but like contract tests would allow you to test across many services, right? And dealing with a lot of microservices, that's one of the reasons I like it. And then I like unit tests for understanding the internal business logic. See, I testing mentally I get. It's just the actual friggin' writing them that never happens. Especially in personal projects. Then I just I'm like, screw it. Which is actually worse, in my opinion, because personal progress are for refining your skills. Work, you have timelines. Personal projects, you don't. So you can really focus in and understand and refine. I'm getting no coding done right now, by the way. But, see, you guys are right. I agree with you 100%. You're very wise. Very smart. I think I've almost cleaned this code up to the point. So now I have this make oauth string. And so now I want to do this. I want to base signature base equals make oauth string, and that takes oauth params with do I have any good sources for how to do integration tests with Go? That answer is no. Yes, test containers. Personally, I do not have any written documentation for doing that. I have things I have been successful with, and that is Docker Compose scripts, basically. And then Ivor's right. If you can have a Docker container or some kind of containerized environment. There's a Go Time podcast about this, and Mark Bates, I don't remember what podcast it was. Test containers. There's a testcontainers.go. That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. I might need to bring that up at work. Mark Bates talks a lot about integration testing in this Go Time podcast that I think it was called Testing in Go. But he had good insights, but like that's not really a reference. And Nefs, you're not wrong. But that's, yeah, maybe. Let me pull that up. Nefs, you're not wrong. I think it also depends on the purpose of, when was this? Maybe. Maybe that was it. They did a lot of, that was a good, that might have been it. Maybe it was the future of Testify. I don't know. They bring testing up almost once every 12 months. Nefs, I think you have a good point. I think it depends on the purpose of the personal project. And yes, I think some personal projects do not need tests at all. And some do. I do them intentionally in mine to promote practicing. Like, that's my stuff. And then, but if it just makes me plain out frustrated, I just say screw it and I don't write tests. Like, it depends on how mad I get. AJ, you're not wrong. Everything you're saying is true. There we go. And now this should just be signature based. I guess the reason I agree with you, AJ, is something you get. It's really easy. That's the things you don't want to debug later. I think tests make code more debuggable because it forces you to consider how to fix things. But it depends on the case. I don't know. Okay, so now look at that function. Look at how nice and clean that is. And then I have 3 very testable functions. Straight up. Even better, make oauth string. Make oauth string. Did I? I have 2. Do I have 2 functions entitled make oauth string? That's because this should be generate base string, right? X generate base string, signature base string. 100%. Database is the first place where I stop writing tests. As soon as you integrate with a database. And the reason I build for work. I feel like a good third of the code I write is just endpoints to query a database, and that's bad. I think that's poor architecture, but it wasn't my architecture. It was somebody else's, and I just have to support the endpoints, particularly gRPC that just built it. Oh, my mother's calling me. Okay. Oh, that's scary. I will wrap this up. And we will call this a day, and I will make sure to stream before Friday. This. We got to... Let's see who's on. Who can we raid? But I think this is in a much better place to test, to write my tests and to walk through it. So thank you again, AJ, for that. And let's throw a raid onto CM Griffing. He's right there. We can. Thank you guys for hanging out. You've been awesome. You've killed it. We've had such an active chat. We've had like really good feedback, really good help. I could not have done this without you today. Like I really couldn't have. And I want to see you guys again next week. Thanks for the subscriptions and all the follows. And thank you so much for just being part of this. It was just like really amazing. It was really, really amazing. I will see you later.